Hey everyone, this is Yanapaq, and this is definitely not the kind of video I was expecting to make, but it's a piece of news that has shaken the entire Classic community, especially those of us who play on Classic Plus servers. I've talked a little about Project Epoch here on the channel, but in parallel I've been playing Turtle WoW for over a year. Turtle WoW has been one of the most creative and fun Classic experiences I've ever had. It felt like WoW in a way that Blizzard itself hasn't delivered in years. So, hearing that Blizzard has now filed a full lawsuit against Turtle WoW is shocking, not just for me, but for the whole community. Blizzard has gone to federal court in California with a 49-page complaint against Turtle WoW and the people behind it. This isn't just a cease and desist letter like Nostalrius got back in 2016. It is a full-on lawsuit, naming individuals in Russia, Germany, the Netherlands and even the United States. And the list of charges is massive. But the most surprising and honestly most aggressive part of this lawsuit is that Blizzard is invoking RICO. That is a law usually associated with organized crime, mafias and large-scale fraud. To see Blizzard put Turtle WoW under that label is unprecedented in the history of private servers. Normally, Blizzard argues, you copied our game client, you are distributing pirated material, and you are breaking the end-user license agreement. Those are serious enough, but RICO goes a step further. It treats Turtle WoW not just as a copyright infringement, but as a criminal enterprise, an organized business conspiracy operating across borders for profit. That makes the stakes way higher. This is Blizzard saying, we are done playing with cease and desist letters. Now we are treating this like organized crime. And this is why this lawsuit feels historic compared to previous private server shutdowns. So, why is Blizzard doing this? Of course, their argument is simple. They own the intellectual property, and they claim Turtle WoW distributed pirated clients and makes money through donations. And I want to be clear here. I understand Blizzard has the right to defend his intellectual property. That is just how copyright works. They have the lawyers and the resources, and they have the courts in California on their side. But as a player, it's hard to not feel bitter about this. Because, let's be real, Blizzard's own official service is far from perfect. WoW today is full of bots, full of RMT with WoW tokens, and it's not the kind of experience that feels worthy of $15 a month. That's why so many people, myself included, have been drawn to private servers, because they feel alive, creative, well-managed and closer to the game we love than the official version. Turtle WoW was not just another vanilla server, it was a vision of what Classic Plus could be. New races, new systems, new zones, new storylines, and a community that really cared about the game. It is a project built by passionate people, and for many of us it provided a better experience than Blizzard itself. And yet, here we are, because at the end of the day, passion and creativity don't override intellectual property law. Just to give you a sense of how serious this is, Blizzard isn't only asking the court to shut down the servers, they want internet service providers to block all access, all social media accounts removed, and they want an accounting of every dollar they ever received in donations. On top of that, they are asking for damages that could reach millions. This isn't just shutting the lights off, it's erasing Turtle WoW from the internet and punishing the people behind it. That brings us to the big question. If Blizzard is willing to go this far against Turtle WoW, what does this mean for other servers? What about Project Epoch? What about Ascension? What about the smaller Classic Plus projects? Blizzard has just escalated to a level we haven't seen before. They are watching, and if a project grows big, visible and profitable enough, they won't just shut it down quietly. They will take it to the court and make an example out of it. So, where does this leave us as players? Turtle WoW gave us something Blizzard never did, a true Classic Plus vision. In many ways, it has delivered a better WoW than the one Blizzard charged us for. But the reality is that Blizzard holds the legal rights, and they have the resources to enforce them. We can disagree with how they run their game. We can even feel betrayed by how much bots and real money trading have taken over the official game. But in court, none of that matters. Blizzard just showed that they're willing to escalate harder than ever before, and that changes everything. The Turtle WoW team has already said that they are not going anywhere, and they will face this head-on. Will they be able to survive this lawsuit, or are we witnessing the beginning of the end for big private servers? The truth is, we'll have to see what happens in the coming weeks and months as this lawsuit unfolds. So, what do you guys think will happen? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching. This is Yanapaq and I'll see you on the next one.